We're on the tracks behind Bobby Mackey's. I wouldn't do this later on tonight. I won't. There's a sewer trap right there. The Licking River's right over there. And the Ghosts, the world's most haunted bar, is right there. On the next Beverage Underground.
I say, hey, bartender, hey man, look here. Draw one, draw two, maybe 3 or 4 glasses of beer.
Larry Smokey Genta, the Beverage Underground, really a special day for us as we get close to Halloween. I'm sitting here with, like I said to you, man, my hat's off to you. 33 years in the business. Bobby Mackey of the infamous, world famous Bobby Mackey's in Wilder, Kentucky. Bobby, thanks for joining us on the Beverage Underground.
Thank you. Great to have you with us.
Man, you know, when you walk in here, this is a honky tonk juke joint, isn't it? This is a country music jamboree in a building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very retro and a throwback, and it's an actual honky tonk. I don't think you see honky tonks anymore. Of course, it's just what it is. You know, after 33 years here, the music never gets old. Every night on stage, I've got a great band, and when we start playing music, every care in the world goes away.
And that's what it's all about. We're at Bobby Mackey celebrating 33 years of being in business with the same theme, with the same format. I know you jump on stage. I'm going to see you on stage later on tonight. On Friday and Saturday nights, you're the leader of a great band, Bobby Mackey and the Big Mac Band. You got a couple of songs. In fact, you got a new song out, right?
Yeah, I got a song I wrote called "The Jones Boy," and it's about my hero George Jones. And I'm real proud of that.
I mean, since it is 33 years, let's turn back to that when you first opened, 1978. You bought a building that you'd heard some stories about.
Well, I actually hadn't heard any stories paranormal-wise at that time, but I knew it was an old building and had a lot of history. It was a gambling casino called the Latin Quarter since 1948. Prior to 1948, it was the Primrose Country Club. And then before that, it was the Bluegrass Inn, which was a little roadside tavern, and then on back to the site being a slaughterhouse.
When was the first time you heard that there might be some residents here before you got here, that you'd be sharing the place?
And my wife, who at the time who was pregnant, she passed away a couple of years ago, but she was pregnant at the time, and we were in here making our plans and cleaning and working toward getting the place open, and this kid come in from up the street, the closest residence to this building. This kid, he was just past 18, come in and said, "Hi, I'm Carl, and if you need any help, I know all about this place and everything. If you need any help around here, I can help you." You know, so we hired him, and he started cleaning and painting and so on. And first thing you know, he starts telling me, "You wouldn't believe some of the things that happened around here. This place is strange." And what are you talking about? And I said, "I don't want to hear any of that." And I said, "I've got everything I own stuck in here, and it's got to be a great country music honky tonk, the place that people come and dance and stuff. I don't want no ghost stories out there."
Now there's been books written. There's been a movie was done. You've had the Discovery Channel, the National Travel Channel, Sci-Fi. When did all that part of it? I mean, I know there was rumblings around town, but when did people from outside the area? When did it start to turn? When you said, "Man, I'm not going to be able to turn this away"?
Yeah, it got bigger than all of us, and it was, I couldn't stop it.
We're in the gift shop, but man, we're getting close to our first tour, and we're here with Wanda. Wanda, this is amazing. You got a tour going on here. Tell me about it.
We've got a tour coming up in just a little bit. It's called our mini tour on Friday and Saturday night. We're going to take you down into the basement. Miss Crystal from Northern Kentucky Paranormal Society is going to be the tour guide tonight, and she's going to show you the basement area where the dressing rooms are, where the well is, and where the wall of faces is. Those are the three main things in the club that everybody likes to see, and that's what we're going to show them tonight.
Now, before you got into this end of the spirits business, we used to pour it on behind the bar, right? Did you work here?
Bobby originally hired me as a DJ here, and then they turned me into the gift shop, and then we started taking over some ghost investigations and tours.
All of the different television people that have been here, all the different groups that have been here, have you found them all pretty reasonable in their requests and demands, or has it been tough on your side of it?
Oh, it's always a new adventure every day, I'll tell you that much. They've all got different personalities, they all have different techniques on what they want, but they've all been very respectful and very nice to me, and I appreciate that. I have a good time with every group that comes in.
Because they probably know that if you just if Miss Wanda snaps the fingers.
I told them the other day, I try to be as cordial as I can, and I tell them, don't make me be a booger.
When was the last time you were downstairs in the basement to the well?
It's been a while. I couldn't tell you. I don't go down there.
There's no reason to go there, is there?
No reason to go there.
They call this room the Wall of Faces. Again, because it was a slaughterhouse, the rumor is if you come in here with one of those purple CSI effervescent lights, you can see blood, and that's cement. But we don't know if it's human blood or slaughter blood or animal blood. And then people go over.
It's blood.
That's right, it's blood.
But I mean, it is a strange place. It's cold, and there's always a chill in the basement in July, and but it is what it is. And and that came along as far as tours are concerned. Everybody wanted to see the basement because of the book and Hell's Gate. And I can tell you how the well came about. See, there's an infamous well down there. Now that well was used when this site was a slaughterhouse, right around the turn of the century. The end of 1800, beginning 1900. They used that well to drain the blood from the slaughterhouse into the Licking River. So there was a tunnel that went down and under the railroad track into the Licking River. In later years, when it was a gambling casino, during Prohibition, they would boat the illegal alcohol up the Licking River and bring the alcohol through that same tunnel up into the club, into the basement. Then, when Prohibition was over and it was illegal to sell alcohol and they didn't have to do that anymore, they built a floor over it and made a room down there.
I think you're right. There's no reason to go down there in that basement. I think we'll just leave it at that. I brought something because they are spirits, and some of the folklore is that cinnamon will keep the evil spirits away. And since this was called Fireball, I thought I'd bring this and leave this at the bar to keep the spirits away, and maybe have a little drink with you later on. Thanks so much, Bobby.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.